Give thanks every time. Alright, okay, something new for today, bringing you massive value in all types of ways, as I would say, as I would tell you. So, getting into what I know, marketing. Vibe coding, I'm starting to knowing better. Knowing whether it's going to continue to get better, I think so. So I just got to stay on the vibe coding, agentic coding, aka all types of different ways to say coding through AI flow. So now you know when I break it down. So you can tell, looking at the stream, and not doing so well, so I'm gonna restart it back up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, right when I said that, it switches. Now it's saying excellent, so awesome. All right, there we go. Just got to make sure it is on both channels. Correct station for the nation, for the positive vibration of vibe coding elevation. Stream just switched back. Interesting. So let me know if the stream is not looking right. Just a little bit different tonight, but I think for the most part it's gonna be fine. Just gonna ask Claude what it thinks. Alright, so I just started up the stream, and on Restream it says the stream health is fair. Usually it says excellent, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Any suggestions? Welcome in, welcome in. The show is about to begin. You know you're tuned in, you know it's time to win. Go ahead and like up the like button, aka click the like button. Get this information out to more people like it, more people see it. It's just the way it works. So you know, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm coming in with new information steady. Alright, so here I go, going back to the marketing flow, starting out doing the right thing every time. So stop and rewind to where I was last time. When I left off, I was doing the dashboard. I'll show you that right now. See how we got the dashboard. We got capture and observation. And just taking a break to welcome you to the station, Javi, every time. See what's on your mind. It is I. Automate and innovate. Turn $1 million thought into a product every time. No debate. There we go. AI in the mix. Vibe coding every day from zero to hero. Building the apps the easy way. No doubt. No need to make anything difficult when it doesn't have to be. Because, you know, everything seems to come easy to me. as long as I got the right mindset. Solopreneur king, avatar on screen, finance hubs, marketing machine, living the lean, subscribe, innovate, automate, the grind. Nate Needham got the blueprint, one of a kind. There you go. Oh, that was the grok flow. All is well with me. Hope to you too. Peace and love and blessings in everything you do. So you know we got more rhyming coming for you every time. So whether it's from Grok the AI or just from my own mind and I'm letting it flow, that's how it's gonna go. So if you're in the chat and you got something to rhyme, something to say, either way, it's okay. So getting back into what is new for today, adding some more observations. We got captures. Captures, I have not had any replies yet, which is, you know, I've gone out and just like replied to some marketing or not marketing, but some different conversations online where my target audience spends their time. And no one's got back to me yet. This is going to be a longer process, so it's just going to be something more over time. But what I can do for now is I want to get at least 10 observations. So observations are like conversations that have already existed. I've got 7 right now, but one of them was just like the sample that they gave me from the start. I believe, yeah, observation number 1 was like the sample. That's an interesting sample. But anyways, we're gonna find some new marketing conversations and show it live on the station. So what I'm gonna do is I built this dashboard so far. This is the beginning of the marketing dashboard. The last dashboard I built pretty much the whole thing, and then I started doing the marketing. This one is going to be one step at a time, and I can fill up the AI's mind with all the information from this, and then I add the next step, and then it can apply it, and then I'll just try it and see how it works. And as long as it's going good, I add the next step too, and just keep on moving up just like I do. So with this flow, starting with the observations, gonna go to the browser for that, and that would be Reddit to start. So I'm going through Reddit, finding like everything I can for my target market. This is like the main place, mainly through personal finance, and I think R investing is the other one. And I'm getting like kind of some slightly different vibes from personal finance as I would for investing. What I'm finding is people on personal finance seem to not understand investing as well. So I think this is like a good place to start. More of my target market investing. There's still a lot of people asking good questions, but I'm gonna go through here first, find the best conversations I can, and stick with the plan. All right, so getting started. First job, what should I do with my money? No. I'm looking for more. Some of these people are just like kids, and I'm looking for adults, because like it's not even legal to from what I understand, it's not even legal to like open up a brokerage account and start, or investing account and start buying. So I gotta stick with my target market, which is like 20 to kind of like 35 is usually the best range of people. Is 2.5k rent too much for me? That's about rent. How to navigate situation. Someone's worried about getting laid off their job. It's not really. Maybe right here. Yeah, definitely. Post has been removed by moderators. I think some of these might be, well, for 9 minutes ago, people applying quick. person has their money sitting in a savings account earning 0.01% APY. That's nothing. They're starting to realize it's probably not the best place for it. Seems like people here really like BOO. Telling them to put in a high yield savings account. Not much different from what I've already got here. I think I gotta scroll down more, get some older conversations that it has more information. No doubt, smart people. Definitely. Rebalance to 401k, 44 comments. Yeah, that's probably good.
Flip me over and phone me, doctor. Push wood in the fire, higher, higher, higher.
So yeah, definitely a lot of people replying. That's awesome. See what Claude thinks. This one looks pretty good to me. Definitely my right on the edge of the target audience age, but there's so much information here. I had to change my whisper flow buttons, so I gotta look back and make sure. Okay, yeah, shift and tab now. I had it memorized before, but with Claude, the original setup wasn't working. Alright, so I found the first observation conversation for the day. I'm gonna paste it here. Seems to be pretty good to me. A lot of information, a little bit different from what I found before. Let me know what you think about this one. Awesome, the whisper flow is working good again. This is the best single observation I've found so far. And it's really helping me a lot when I find these observations. Like, I mean, I kind of had a good idea of what to get, but it really, I think, took me like logging in like 3 or 4 conversations to realize that a lot of them are the same in a lot of ways. But now I'm starting to get a better idea of like what's standing out, like how to get a wide range of variety of information from my target market than just kind of people asking the same thing over and over again. The pain point. I clawed my way out of poverty and made something, and now there's a fear of losing it. Yeah, I hear that one. It's like never going broke again. Like once you've been broke, it's like you get that money, it's like I'm not gonna be broke again, no way. Not want to go back to the way things used to be. Doing whatever I can to elevate me. Alright, so I'm going to take this conversation and put it into the marketing dashboard under observation. New observation, got raw content, pasting it in, extract with AI. And Claude Code was just telling me what to watch for, making sure the extraction works like pretty much how it's supposed to. And this is money because first I'm putting in the quote with Claude that has context of this project and what I'm doing in this chat, that I'm only dealing with like this actual marketing project, and it knows what we're doing with each quote I put in. It understands what it learned from the last one. It's letting me know what I should look for to make sure it extracted the right information, and then I'm going to give it what it extracted. It's going to tell me, well, first I'm going to look, then when I am done, I'm going to give it back to Claude. It's going to tell me what it thinks about the extraction, anything I can improve, and I'll take the improvements and I'll feed it back into the something like a skill. It wasn't a skill, but it was it was a prompt. So basically the prompt for how this extracts the information, and it's going to just keep getting better every conversation. I gotta turn off this station because it's got the lyrics and I just want the instrumentals. Not bad. Yeah, there's some good information, different than before. Go and put this into Claude. Be a lot quicker if Claude could copy the whole thing, but it's having issues with these boxes. Huh. I feel like this segment guest part messed up, but that's fine. I'll get to it later. See what Claude says. Usually that part's only a few sentences, but also the other conversations were much shorter. We got pain points. And last one, the tags. And then I don't know why I printed all the extra stuff. There we go. Awesome. Having to teach me how to grab the JSON that came out would be easier and less tokens. Awesome. I'm going to ask it about that for sure. Thank you. Excellent extraction. So I'm getting a better idea too of like what I want in these conversations to get different hooks. And that's like different information from different people from different, I guess like different aspects of life. Kind of all the ones I was getting before were like, you know, people like, you know, I'm just like got in my first job and, you know, they sound like they never really had to really worry about money before. This is the first person who was like, yeah, I came from nothing. I came from poverty. I made my way out. But I'm like, you know, not sure about these investments because I'm like too afraid to take risks. So this is money because I want to be having my hooks and my marketing go out to different segments. and I can track it, and I can see like, okay, you know, what is the say I put some hooks out for the people who like just got into college or just got their first job, and then I put some hooks out and content out for people who, you know, they've been working for a while, but they're like super like coming from poverty, and they have a different mindset. And over time I'll get a better idea of like, you know, what demographics of people are getting more value from the content. And then I can get better at making better content, better advertising over time, get it dialed in, and start doing paid ads. So I was thinking I should change hook number 3. But I want to keep it, so Claude's giving me, but this is their exact language, and I want to keep that, so I don't think Claude understands that. I want to use the exact words that the target market prospective customer is using. So I do not want to edit that. Tags are good. I'm getting better at this, no doubt. Six observations in, the AI is producing outputs that meaningfully outpace what I'd get from manually doing this work. Starting good. That's the return on the infrastructure I built over the last 2 sessions. So it's letting me know I want to be looking for conversations that have a better framework, which is basically what is the framework, what they mean. Beginners don't need more information, they need a framework for using the information they already have. First time they said no need to update the tuning log, save the observation, just did that. Definitely another 3 or 4, and I'll be able to see which sub patterns are durable versus one-offs. Awesome. So now I'm gonna try this idea from the comments. I got an idea from the comments. Someone was saying it might be easier to get a markdown copy-paste button on the sites while I'm working on it to help it see the site. Or else it could teach me how to grab the JSON that came out. It would be easier and less tokens And I think they mean because when I'm trying to copy and paste the different segments, it's not copy and paste them, and I have to copy and paste each segment manually and then like bring it over to this browser window. So let me know what you think, if there's an easier way to do that based on like those suggestions. Let's go with option A, get the markdown button. Yeah, I like this music. Sounds like the beginning of like some movie from the 80s that was like really awesome. Reducing the friction protects the integrity of the system. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Thanks for that again, Javi. Saved me a lot of time there. So I'll give this prompt to Claude, first prompt of the day. Good day ahead, 3. Doing all right. How about you? Good day to be working on the business, the foundation of the marketing revelations that I'm getting. Adding a new button to the observations in the capture, so that I can just copy everything easily, save a lot of time, and don't have to worry my mind to delete something or miss something or take a lot of time to do what I want to do. So, there's always a way to see through, to make things better, reduce the friction. That seems to be the order of the day. Quote of the day, I think I'm going to make it be all about reducing friction any way you can. Any way to make things easier. Yeah, that's how we started, talking about the easy way to do business. No need for crunch time, no need for the grind, just let it flow and go with the plan that you want to do, and just enjoy it along the way, and everything will work out okay. Because I would say you got sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that your body's hurting you again. I would say, man, try some stretching. Outdoors bouldering. Soon come where I'm at. Just getting out of winter time. Those rocks are still freezing cold where I'm at. So yeah, I gotta be waiting maybe another week or two. The lake water out here is still like freezing level 2, so can't really go do that yet. Am I from 8 Mile? No, I've only been to the airport in Detroit. Gone up to the UP a couple times though. Gone snowboarding up in the UP and mountain biking up there. It's alright, but oh man, those mosquitoes. I heard in Alaska the mosquitoes were like birds, but definitely in the UP up in northern Michigan. Yeah, I would say those are the worst mosquitoes I ever dealt with. Man, those things are like dive bombing like my eyes and my ears and everything. And usually like mosquitoes just kind of buzz around you and then like land and then you can like slap them, but these things are like constantly attacking you. But anyways, looks like I got a choice to make for what I'm gonna do with this button. You guys always reminded me of David Goggins, man. Talking about going out every day and climbing till you wake up sore. You know, you got some, like, I think it's called lactic acid in your body that if you don't stretch enough, it can freeze everything up and you keep being sore. Key to that is drink more water and stretch more. Yeah, I barely feel pain when training either, unless I have a rare injury. I barely feel pain afterwards though, because I'm always drinking water and stretching. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is adding these buttons to the marketing system. So while it's building, I'm thinking I should go look at more conversations. Get the next one lined up, ready to go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Jake. Welcome to the Vibe Coding Show on a new Vibe Coding flow. This is how the marketing goes. just launched the Stackivate. Reminds me I gotta put the link for Stackivate in the chat. So this is what I'm marketing right here. There we go. That's the app. The MVP, first version of it. So making the marketing off of that, getting started with that marketing on a personal finance. There we go. Ready to test in the browser. Awesome. Check it out. I did not try GPT 5.5 yet, but I did some research on what it does, like some of the new features. And it sounds like one of the new features that really like intrigued me the most was what Perplexity does. So it's like a ChatGPT browser that can take actions, like tell it to go like click things and do things, and it was saying it's not that good yet. Like I was asking GPT about it and it was like, yeah, it's still rolling out, it's not that good, it's gonna get better over time. But for right now, like it should be able to go and do anything that doesn't require like a password or a CAPTCHA or like creating an account. Just going and clicking through sites and finding things, it says it's really good at that. And my next step is when I get some more free time is to set that up and start trying it out. But all I kind of did was like research, and I was asking it questions about like how I could apply it to these marketing systems. And it was basically telling me that, you know, some of this marketing stuff might not have APIs for everything. So like when I am done building it out and I can find the places that don't have APIs to do certain things, I can just assign that browser with Codex to go through and go to sites and get the information I need where the API is not available. Alright, so let's see here. There should be a new button at the bottom. Copy as markdown. Yeah, awesome. And I'll check. I guess there's no other conversations other than observations. The pro link on Stackivate seems dead. Awesome, thank you. I will check that out. And Playwright plus Claude gives you full browser access to everything. That's kind of what I was thinking too. But it was like, ChatGPT was telling me that like, it was better. I can't remember exactly why its reasoning was, but it was better than Playwright for certain things. So yeah, I should question it more on that. And Pro is coming soon. Definitely. Alright, so I'm gonna check out, I think that's what I should be doing first. I'm gonna check out this what's going on with Stackivate. You're right, it is. Thank you for that. Awesome. So Jake already tried that computer use with Codex, and he says it seems too slow to be useful. That's good to know. It sounded like what they were saying was like, I shouldn't really try yet, it's not that good yet. It's gonna get better. I'm not restricted to being not logged in. I can scrape through Playwright and be authenticated. That's good to know. Playwright uses too many tokens. It does use a lot, and I don't like how it saves all the screenshots and I have to like go delete them every time. But yeah, if that would be so awesome if GPT with Codex could get that browser thing working really good. And I mean, because from what I understand, Perplexity already has it, but it's like super expensive. Alright, so what was I gonna... Oh yeah, gotta ask it about switch the browser or the chat. Preparing Stackivate for the launch. Then I'll let it know. Alright, so somebody from the comments just let me know that the Pro paid tier in the project is not working. The link is dead. I tried clicking it myself and it did not do anything. It just took me right back to the free tier. So I think I think what happened was before, like, we were just waiting for Stripe to like validate everything for a couple days, and I just never got back to it. But Stripe should be validated by now. And also someone was saying that I don't really understand this, but I'm not restricted to being not logged in. So you can scrape through Playwright and be authenticated. Do you have any suggestions on what I just told you? No, it's doing that again. I gotta try changing Whisper to a different... I've changed it to 3 different settings, and Claude, I think it just doesn't want me to use Whisper Flow. I think they set something up in Claude to make it so Whisper Flow is like hard to use, because they want you to use theirs. Alright, I'm gonna try a mouse button this time and see if that helps. Alright. Okay. So, just got some helpful hints from the comments. First off, the Pro tier, the paid tier is not working yet. The link is not working. So I need to get that fixed. And also, someone was mentioning that I have not restricted to being not logged in. You can scrape through Playwright and be authenticated. Do you have any idea what that would mean? No, what is going on? It worked the first time. Yeah, I swear, Claude has something set up so you cannot use WhisperFlow easily. But, anyways. Now it's not letting me click. Come on, WhisperFlow. Come on, Claude. I'm just gonna go to the comments for a minute, see if this computer fixes itself, and just give it a break for like a little bit. Okay. Perplexity is not worth it. I agree. The computer use relies on constant screenshots. It's a little hacky. Playwright is an actual browser. When you ask Claude to use it, the default is headless mode, so you do not see anything about the browser. You're going to have to set the headless mode false, then browser will be visible, and you can interact with it like a normal browser while having Claude use it at the same time. And why is there no voice mode button in the browser? That is a good question. It's like they disabled the voice mode and they made it so I can't use Whisper. And when I use voice mode in Claude, it's so annoying because it's like a different interface. Like I'll click voice mode and then I can talk, and it like cuts me off early and just starts answering the question. It's really hard to copy and paste stuff after I say something, and then it wants to talk back to me. Like it won't just like quickly like print all the text like I want it to do. So Claude's voice mode to me is really bad. But the main thing is my mouse is not working at all right now. Hello. Well, the mouse is working because when I click the button, I just set the thing for whisper flow. It's coming up, but it must be something with the browser that's kind of slow. So I don't want to have to like shut the whole browser down. What is going on? It's like my internet just got really slow. The whisper and prompt mode is really good. I'm slowly learning how to code, you know, it's a process. I'm definitely not just avoiding code in general, like I'm paying attention to it. But I'm not gonna just like wait till I know how to code and stop vibe coding. I feel like I can do both at the same time. And vibe coding is helping me learn how to code. But I think right now there's a lot more value in learning how to develop code, learning the structure of code, learning how to manage these agents, orchestrate these agents. I think that has a higher value than actually knowing code. But I'm slowly learning code as I go. Okay, so this browser working. That one just not. That's so weird. Yes, you can see the app so far. I did put a link about maybe 5 minutes ago into the chat. It should be in both chats. But if you don't see it, it's Stackivate, STACKIVATE.com. Gotta clear the cache. Yeah, my computer has been freezing like this over the last few streams. I think it's something with the internet. I think somebody else in this house has been messing around with the internet, and I think I need to go and get my own router separate from the one that's being used. Because since this person came in, I've noticed a massive difference, and it's just not enough. I think that's what it is. So I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, this is super annoying, and it's really messing up my flow. Wow. I gotta get this fixed like ASAP, like first thing tomorrow. Super annoying. So it's not the internet, the stream is smooth. Actually, that's another thing. It was saying the stream is not, and I can't even click. Like the stream, it's so weird what's going on right now. What do you clear the cache. Video is smooth. It's a local PC issue. Talk a lot about the symptoms, no doubt. And I can't even get Claude. Claude is just not letting me type. It's so weird. Try opening up. Can't open up another thing. I'm gonna try to open up another browser. Yeah, it's just not letting me click on stuff. No doubt, I'll try it through the... Yeah, it won't even let me click on... Won't even let me open up VS Code now. I'm gonna open up my task manager, see what's going on with the RAM. Memory's definitely kind of high, like 80%, but still it shouldn't be. And now it's that's so weird. Now it worked. I opened up the task manager and it solved the problem. I don't know how that made any sense, but okay. Anyways, finally got it working. Back to it. Is WhisperFlow working now? Nope. What is up with that? So I'm going to try a different command with WhisperFlow. If that doesn't work, I'm just not going to use WhisperFlow again on Claude. No, I'm not even going to try because I already tried 3 on WhisperFlow. But at least I got it working again. Awesome. Yep, Chrome is hogging up a lot of memory. And do you think that's the memory is kind of why it's freezing up like that? I'm thinking that's what it is. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I'm just going to not use WhisperFlow when I'm working with Claude for tonight, and then I'll try to get it fixed after the stream. That is strange. Okay. So, someone let me know that basically the paid tier, the pro tier for Stackivate, is not working, and I tried it and it's not. It's taking me right back to the free tier when I click it. Also, somebody mentioned that they think they're saying also you're not restricted to being not logged in. You can scrape through Playwright and be authenticated. Let me know what you think. Okay, yeah, that's better. The most random thing that fixed it was Task Manager. And when Jobby, when you're saying Task Manager, WhisperFlow, I'm not sure what you're saying. Like close WhisperFlow from the Task Manager or through it, and then open it back up is kind of what I'm guessing. But I guess it's not that big of a deal because I got it working, and I'll just figure out that I'll do some troubleshooting with the WhisperFlow tonight. Seems to work on everything except for Claude. Alright, I gotta check something on the, oh, shut it down from Task Manager. Awesome, I'll try that. And Task, WhisperFlow. Then I'll open it back up. Hopefully that helps. So Claude is wondering, about that message that I think came from, yeah, it had 3. Not restricted to being not logged in. You can scrape through Playwright and be authenticated. Ed, if you're still there, can you give me some more context on what you're saying, I guess? Actually, it's not a big deal. It sounds like we got it figured out. Alright, so I gotta change the browser so I can check the environment variables real quick. So I had to what do you call it, the keys, change all the keys after Vercel's security breach the other day, so they're thinking that that's why there's the issue, but I'm about to find out. No. Vercel changed something. So environment variables are not where they were before. So those are some good questions. What if someone DDoS your site or AQ injection? SQL injection, thank you. No doubt, yeah, there's some good music. This is a new channel. I'm not used to this one, so I think I'll use this channel more. All right, let's see. I'm gonna first post in those good security questions. Okay, so I just got some other good security questions I wanted to run by you. And also in Vercel, it seems like before the environment variables were under settings for the project, and now they're not there anymore. They must have moved them. So here is the questions. Yeah, I know I did a ton of security stuff, and I'm still learning, so I don't remember all the different terms, but looks like the first one, DDoS protection. Vercel has built-in DDoS mitigation. It's part of what I'm paying for with the Pro plan. So it sounds like neither of them are a risk. Awesome. Yeah, I feel like I did triple, quadruple security checks from like multiple different LLMs, and even went over all the different notes I got from awesome people in the comments every time. So yeah, it's definitely feel like that's good for now. So going back to environment variables in the left sidebar. But it's not there. I'm on the project. Go to settings. Oh, it's not. They moved it. They moved it to the regular menu. Yeah, totally. Okay. So what was I looking for there? Yeah, it's there and it's marked sensitive, so that's strange. I know I redeployed, but I'll just try that again. Actually, no, I know I did that like 5 times. Okay, so back to the chat. Alright, so I definitely checked. The environment variables moved to the regular menu. I found it, and it was marked sensitive. It was there. Everything looks right. So I don't think it's a problem with that, but I might be wrong. So, I'm wondering, like, right now I'm on the live stream, and I gotta be careful doing the security stuff on there, so I think I should be doing this off of the stream. Last question I have before I just, like, wait till after the stream to finish this stuff is, do you think there's a safe way to do this just by asking Claude Code to see if it can find what the problem is? Being so slow. But not really. I mean, still getting like 100 times more work done than I would have before AI. See, I should have just asked it this from the start. Got a prompt for Claude Code. It's gonna find the problem for me. So yeah, thanks again, anonymous user. That was definitely some good things to check out, and it feels good to know that everything is pretty much handled like that. And that was right, because from what I understood, like the main security issues were handled through Stripe and are handled through the database provider. So I made sure, like, I checked that out like 10 times over, like making sure everything was right. Oh, wrong project. Duh. That is correct. So yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta just change the project in VS Code, which is totally cool because I'm not in the middle of building anything. could be still under review, but that would, because I swear I did that right, but I'm not going to do any more of this getting into like Stripe on stream for security purposes. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. I'm going to fix that as soon as this stream is over. But for right now, you guys are all free to use the free tier options. I want to get back to marketing. But that is good to know. Definitely definitely something I got to take care of right after the stream. Okay, so back to the there we go. Open that other project back up. I just had to close and then reopen the project, and I just keep forgetting what that command is that I have to get it started. It was something Python. Can you let me know? All right, there we go. Back to the flow. New observations. There we go. All right, so finding some new observations. A lot of informations. I'm gonna try this one. It might be kind of short on information, but we'll see what Claude thinks. I just found a new conversation. I'm looking at it. It seems like it's a little different from stuff before, but it seems like it's kind of short on information. So I'm going to paste it here. Let me know what you think. Unusual number of distinct pain points in a short post. That's what I kind of noticed. A 3-sentence, here's some good marketing gold. A 3-sentence post with 5 distinct pain points is better than a 500-word rant with just one. And this one's a different moment in the user journey. That's like the main thing I noticed. Something about this music just putting a smile on my face. This reminds me of like a commercial. Yeah, okay. One tactical reminder, trim the Reddit Chrome before pasting. Alright, so I'm going to add this into observations. And I'll get to try out the new button that I just built in. Extract with AI. Alright, let's see how this copy as markdown works. Looks good to me. Thank you, Javi D. Save me a good like 3 or 4 minutes for every conversation that I gotta extract from just copy and pasting, so Happy about that. Adding a new entry to extraction tuning MD. This is the file, the MD file that explains to Claude how it should extract the observation, the information, and it's different than the capture information, but similar. So with each, not each, but almost every observation that I'm logging, I'm getting more information on like what it's missing, what it's doing right, what it's doing wrong, and I'm taking what it's doing wrong and even some of what it's doing right, and I'm doing an update each time to this MD file so that it gets better and better and better and better and better until nothing's better than it. Alright, here we go. Next conversation I found has a ton of information, but I think it might be like too heavy on like wondering how do people that work in the field of investing make money. I'm gonna paste it here. Let me know what you think. And skip that one. This one looks good, but I think it might not be anything new, so I'm gonna ask Claude what it thinks. This one looks good, but I don't really see anything like new from what I've already logged. Let me know what you think. Log observations that add signal. Skip observations that add volume. I think it's time to go to a new thread. There's so many of these, but maybe if I just scroll down, I can find one with better info. Yeah, it's not. I think I already did this one. Yeah, I'm getting back to where I was the other day, so I think I gotta scroll for a while. Find something new. Let me know what you think about this one. This one's okay. Not that good, but I'll try it out. Just get another log in there. Pour up some more water in my cup. That's awesome. So Claude's saying like I'm definitely like I've done 9 entries now of like real life conversations from people that seem to be my target audience, and it's saying it thinks I'm ready to build the next step, and that's what I want to do. I'll keep doing this stuff too, but not just to switch it up. Um, actually start building something. That's what I want to do, and I can still look through like conversations while I'm building. So it's good to build something new, and it says it's ready. I can like start making content with what I have so far, and then just keep adding content, and or keep adding conversations, and it'll make the content better. All right, so you think the sourcing model is the next step to build for this marketing dashboard? And if so, explain to me more like what it entails, like what this new feature would do from top to bottom, start to finish. This is awesome. So this is basically gonna save me from having to scroll through all these different conversations, and it's gonna go and find the best ones for me. Now I've got enough information that it knows what I need, and this should just like make it so much quicker over time. So yeah, this is definitely the next best step. And it also, I don't even have to copy and paste the conversations anymore. I can just, it'll just show me the conversations in the browser from what I understand, and I can just click extract and it'll just do all the work. This seems exactly what I want. This should save me a ton of time, and I like how it can get better over time. So I would agree with, I guess, everything you say. The only thing I'm not really 100% clear on is the extract now button. Sounds like auto open is better, but I don't really 100% see the difference. And it sounds to me they're very similar, so it's not that big of a deal, but the main thing is I just want to be able to see what it extracted, that it put it in the right places, and that I can still copy that data on the site and then paste it back to you to get your opinion on how well it did, so that we can make it work better over time. So I did write like maybe 2 or 3 replies, but I don't think they were that good. And basically, I was having a problem when I was trying to create a new Reddit account. This one I have right now, the name, I can't change it from what I understand. And the name is just kind of generic. So it was recommending that I change it to something like, Nate Builds Online or something like that. That being said, I'm wondering if I could just start the first prompt of the build. And then while that's working, could I go and just create the new Reddit account and then get the API keys? Because from what I understand, I shouldn't need the that API in the env file. It doesn't really matter if I get it in before I start running the prompts or after. Let me know what you think. Okay, so for the username, I want it to be for like my personal account, but this isn't the only business that I will be building. Like, I plan on building this business, and I mean, the whole marketing process is going to be ongoing. But once I get everything dialed in, I think it won't take much time to do the marketing for this. So, that'll take probably, I'm guessing, a couple months max. And then I plan on like building more projects or products or apps, websites, etc. So I don't want the name to be exclusive to finance, because there's a lot of things I'd like to build, a lot of different businesses I'd like to start, and I want to build an empire of businesses. Also, I'm thinking, because I'm on live stream, I can just change my view to the VS Code where I'm building, and then while it's doing the coding stuff, I can go and I can create the new account and get the API keys. So, I mean, unless you see like a major problem with that, first let me know about like what you think about the account name, and then let me know if you think it's okay to just start building while I'm doing the making the account, getting the API keys. Hello, how does it go? How does it do? Valdel Pression, welcome to you. Pick up yourself every time. Massive respect. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. Don't remember you from before, but I'm not for sure. So, you know what we do? We just build, we create business empires. We vibe code to 1 million here. And it's all about the abundance mindset. Brain power is the main power. Right now, I've got the Stackivate. I'm going to post another link to that. And like up the like button, aka click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm coming through with new information steady. And it's all about building the dream business. Building the dream. With AI as the team. So here's the link for Stackivate, which is the app that I just launched this week. And how do I sell them? Marketing. So right now I'm building the marketing dashboard for Stackivate. This is a custom marketing dashboard just for this app. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. That's awesome. Respect every time. So here's the dashboard I'm working on right now. I'm building this one step at a time. And the first step is finding conversations and getting in conversations with prospective customers, seeing how they speak. This is like gold for marketing. So first thing I'm doing is I'm extracting these conversations and organizing it into certain things that I use for marketing, which I can show you more later as I'm building it. And then I'm about to build the next part, which is now that I have some information of like what conversations are good, it can go and like do the conversation searching for me. So I don't have to like spend all this time scrolling and finding good conversations. So I can extract these conversations, get all this information, and then the next step will be building like basically organic marketing, social media marketing, and it's going to use the information that I learned from my customers, you know, talk like they talk, and it's going to be able to create marketing content. And then I will basically do the same thing I'm doing with this, dial it in, make it better so it's like really getting, you know, work with it to get it what I want, and then I'll add the next level on top of that, and it can just use that information to do the next piece of marketing. And this will be a work in progress, like just like the app itself. So basically like the app itself is like an MVP right now. I just launched it, but the information that I'm going to be learning that I can apply to marketing, I can also apply to making the app better. So it's more of like what my prospective customers want. And then I can talk to them about it, what I built, get information from them. No doubt, I feel the same way. I feel like this is some marketing genius. And I feel like, you know, my history of studying marketing is paying off in ways I could have never imagined once this AI and vibe coding came on the scene. So, you know, gonna keep on building, keep sharing what I'm doing, because, you know, it's all abundance. We can all get it. There's enough for everybody out here. The universe provides for us all. You know, this is an awesome community. Everyone's helping each other out. Everyone's learning from each other. And welcome. So going on to the next part of the build. Thank you. The UI for Stackivate. I agree. I just use Google Stitch, and I want to try out the new Claude design. So yeah, the main thing for right now is the functions and stuff, but I should make the UI better now that I've launched it. So thank you for that. No doubt, yeah. Claude Design, I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard same thing I've heard too. And Stitch was fun to use, but I've been hearing a lot of people been saying, like, you know, it's still not that good. Probably I think it just came out, like, I don't know, maybe a month ago. So it's probably got a ways to go before they make it better. I gotta take another note for that UI, make it more important. So this one's definitely going to be plan mode, max effort. It's like some Sade. Yeah, I'm really liking this channel more and more. Goes from like commercial vibes to movie vibes to like 80s music vibes to something totally different. I don't even know what I would call this, but yeah, this channel is awesome. I'm trying to create a new account for Reddit, and I have to delete the one that I already have. So essentially, this one that I have is like, I don't understand. I'm trying to put in the, I already changed the password because that's what it wanted, and I put in the email address, but it's still saying the information is wrong. So I can't create this new account until I delete the old one. Can you help me through this? So like, this was the first thing I wanted to use the new, I guess you would call OpenAI.
Get along.
Thank you. I'm that feels good that that people are impressed with what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm definitely impressed too. So, do I do this as part-time or full-time? I would say this business is where I'm spending the majority of my time when I'm working, and I'm doing other stuff, other business stuff on the side. So yeah, I would say this is my full-time. This is basically my full-time job right now, and the other business stuff I'm doing is just like on the side. And once I build this stuff out, then I can basically apply these same marketing systems to the other businesses that I was doing. I've been an entrepreneur for many years, but once I started to realize how valuable the vibe coding or agentic coding skill was in regards to being a business owner and all the things I wanted to do that I never had the time to do or money to be able to hire developers and stuff like that, I pretty much like set everything else to the side and went full, made this my top priority, I think is the best way to say it. And no, I was not a coder before, just an entrepreneur, just building businesses, studying marketing for many years. So yeah, this marketing system, essentially, I feel like 80% of what it does could work for any business, but I'm building it custom for Stackivate. And before this, I built it, like last week, I think it was, I built a custom marketing system just for my personal brand. So essentially, like, I feel like as the fact that my mind understands business a lot better, I think that these systems are more of like what I enjoy building than like the actual projects or products, like the apps. Like the apps, those are like awesome that I get good ideas to build those. But really what my mind likes is like to understand marketing and studying my customers and like what they like and how they think and learning how to apply that. So when I get better and write and create more and more of these marketing systems, I should be able to like just use the majority of the code and then just customize it for each different business. And this should be like, I feel like give me any type of business and I could know how to create a customized marketing platform. And the more different businesses I create, the better I'll get at doing this. And I'm seeing this as being like the next business. So like my first business is this that I'm doing with vibe coding that I'll apply to this $1 million goal is essentially the Stackivate app. And after I get everything really automated to where I'm spending minimal time doing the marketing, all this marketing system is dialed in, I'm thinking most likely what I'm going to do next is do a business that in some way sells these customized marketing systems. And this system I'm building right now, I think would be for almost any app. Like I would, if I were selling this system I'm building right now, I would call it like an app marketing system. And then I could sell it customized for pretty much any app. And like, so like, let's say I built a business where I'm selling marketing systems. I could build a marketing system for that business, and it would be pretty different from this one. It would be more about finding individual businesses or customers that would want the apps, and like there would be a whole thing in the system for like outreach and scheduling business calls, stuff like that, whereas this doesn't really have that need. So the way I understand marketing, I know it's like a different marketing system for each business, I think is the best way to say it. And I want to get better at learning like all the different marketing systems for different businesses to where I just know what to do and I can apply it to any business easy and provide a ton of value for any business and really change the game. Like I see most of the people I see, like doing vibe coding, they're experienced coders and they get that really well, but the main gap I'm seeing in the market is like I understand like business and marketing on a different level. So I'll get better as time goes by with the vibe coding and agentic orchestration stuff too, and then things will just get better and better. Everything will compound off of the last. So what should be a marketing strategy for a company providing development and AI automation services? I think the main thing is it depends on who your target market is. I think it depends on who you want to give these AI automation services. So say for example you want to do it for other businesses. I would say for marketing, you would want to pick one certain business model, probably a business model that you understand the best, or maybe you have a friend or family that works in that business model. So say like accounting. Say you want to make I would advise against making an AI automation service for just every business. I would say pick one specific niche like accounting, or like say you have like a brother that does accounting, so you can talk to him about it, or you used to work in accounting so you understand their workflows, you understand like their pain points, you understand their repetitive tasks. If you really don't know any field of business, then you could just like contact random business people online and ask them, but that maybe you won't get the same quality of information back. So start with whatever niche you want to build in, and then build a system that you can reach out to those people. Make sure that your system, kind of like how I'm doing, go and get the information I was just talking about, build that into the system so you know how to like talk their language when you talk to them. So when you talk to them, you sound like you actually know what you're talking about. And then understand their business model, understand how you can help them, and go out and contact them. Get your first client, log all that information into your marketing system, and then you can use it to get better to find your next client. And then you can just repeat that process and dial the system in better and better over time. So yeah, any other questions that would be more specific, I can definitely try to help you with that too. All right, build complete. No doubt, respect every time. Good to see you here. Enjoy the show, enjoy the chat, enjoy the flow. The more you watch, the more you know. I want you to help me create a new Reddit account. I'm trying to delete the old one. I went and already changed the password, so I knew the password and the email address. It says it's the wrong information. I don't understand. Like, I don't even remember creating this account. It doesn't have any usage on it. It seems like it's like a random account that was already created on this specific, like, Google browser. But yeah, I just need to create a new account for Reddit. Maybe the best way is to just try a different browser, because where I'm stuck right now, it might be a lot simpler to just try a new browser and see if there's not an account created and create a new one. Let me know what you think. I just created the new Reddit account. Now I need to, I'm at the /prefs/apps, but I do not know how to create the script app and get the client ID and client secret. So help me with that. Awesome. 2 minutes. I put in all the information that you recommended. I left the about URL blank. I clicked I am not a robot. I did the CAPTCHA. Click create app. It said in order to create an application or use our API, you can read our full policies here. And it lists the URL. I didn't actually go to it. I just clicked create app and then it just refreshes the I'm not a robot, and I click it again and click create app, and then it just does the same thing, so I can't create it. Alright, I think I found the issue. It says it wants me to register before I get an API. So it looks like they have me fill out some information and then it says create a ticket. So it doesn't sound like this is going to be instant. Let me know what you think. I can just go back to like doing the marketing I was doing and then just like finish this off stream. Alright. Oh, yeah, see you later. Had 3. Good to see you every time. Alright, back to the marketing. Alright, I'm going to go back to the marketing and finish that later off stream. So basically, I think what I'm going to do is go to our investing and I'll find conversations and I will add to them. And I will also paste them here to see what you think about putting them in observations so that I can just like do both at the same time. I'm not ending the stream right now. I'm just gonna come back to that API stuff for Reddit later. So basically, I have not committed and pushed to GitHub that last part of the build I did. So give me the prompt for that, and then I'll go find the first conversation and bring it back to you. Alright, I gotta change the station now. So I'm about to post this conversation on Reddit. I read definitely like the original post, and then I scanned through some of the comments. So I'm gonna paste the whole thing here. And two things. Give me an example of like what you think would be a good response based on everything that's already there. This is from 2 days ago. And then I was also wondering, like, when I carry this over to observations, should I be pasting this entire conversation or just like the original post? So yeah, the main thing, this is like a really good conversation to extract, but it's 2 days old and it's already got like 35 different comments. So if I were to comment past it, I can tell he hasn't responded to maybe the past like 20. He only responded to like the first like 15 and then he stopped. So I want to find conversations that only have like a few responses and are fresher. With our investing, this was like the earliest one though, so I'm going to extract what I got from this. This is gold right here. Some marketing gold, platinum, and diamond all in one. So extracting this up. This should, yep, there we go. Divide it into the right thing. Then I can copy his markdown. See what Claude thinks. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna call it for today. Feel like I gotta do a decent amount of work off stream for like the security and the that's right, I gotta do that part to fix the app for the paid tier. I gotta do the API stuff for Reddit, and I gotta do a few other things. So I got a lot of work I gotta do off the stream. So I'm gonna call it early so I can get that done, hopefully most of it tonight. And I'd like to come back fresh tomorrow to do the next part of the build for the content creation, and then log some more conversations, do more marketing. But yeah, I think mostly this, like, I don't want to do whole streams of just like you know, logging conversations. I should keep that to just like, you know, maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour per stream. Just do like 1 or 2 conversations per stream, and then I can kind of like show like the whole workflow on the stream of you know, everything from logging a conversation to how that goes to create content to whatever the next step would be from there. So this is awesome. It's all coming together. Everything's looking really awesome. I could say awesome like 1,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough, but no bluff. So I gotta do what I gotta do. And you know, it's always gonna be something new. Bring in something fresh like the morning dew. So I say that's it for today. Hopefully you got some value off of what I had to say. And if you haven't already, you know what to do. Like up the like button. Go ahead and subscribe too. Comments are always cool. So yeah, that's it for right now. I'm out.